New developments tonight on a case of a Western Slope doctor indicted on 35 counts, including overprescribing pills to patients, defrauding Medicaid, and killing 2 patients. Good evening, and thank you for making KKCO 11 News at 10 number 1. I'm Jean Reynolds.
And I'm Bernie Lang. The indictment alleges Dr. Miller prescribed some pretty heavy pain medications to patients. Some patients were even under the age of 21. He was arrested on charges of healthcare fraud, money laundering, and dispensing controlled substances. KKCO 11 News reporter Alicia Gentile was in the federal courtroom today in downtown Grand Junction. Alicia, what happened in the hearing today?
Bernie, from the time I walked into the courtroom to the time I walked out, Dr. Joel Miller appeared to have a smirk on his face. What was supposed to be a quick 10 to 15-minute hearing turned into almost 2 hours, and a bond agreement was not reached. Miller remains in jail until the hearing continues on Tuesday morning. The U.S. Attorney's Office started things off by outlining the charges against Miller. They say that Miller, quote, stopped acting as a doctor years ago and started acting as a drug pusher, end quote. Witnesses were called to the stand for the government's case to show the judge why they believe Miller should not be released on bond. Our sister station in Denver, KUSA, spoke with Dr. Miller a few months back when he maintained his innocence.
That I see or saw had an autopsy report that said that they overdosed. The question is, did any of my patients die because of the medication that I gave them? And the answer is no.
A Facebook page to support the doctor was set up more than a year ago. Patients say he's a good doctor who helped a lot of people, but his alleged pain pill mill has him behind bars and no longer practicing medicine. Dr. Miller's medical license was revoked around this time last year. He was practicing at High Country Medical in Craig at 535 Yampa Avenue. The U.S. Attorney described Miller as an out-of-control prescriber, saying he was dangerous to the health, safety, and even the lives of patients. The hearing will resume on Tuesday morning, and Miller, he's going to remain in jail until the bond agreement is reached.
Alicia, what originally prompted this indictment?
The U.S. Attorney, the prosecution had said that, the community of Craig came together. It was the doctors in the community, patients, and it was also the pharmacies that came together and went to authorities and said, we really need to stop Dr. Craig Miller.
And of course, KKCO 11 News will be in the courtroom on Tuesday with the very latest on this story. Thanks, Alicia.
All right, thanks a lot.